As we sit here today, it's your 8th wedding anniversary.
Yes.
And George, people said, George Clooney's, at the time, Amal, George Clooney's getting married?
Yeah.
In a surprising and emotional revelation, Amal Clooney's parents have come forward to share a shocking story about something that recently happened to their famous son-in-law, George Clooney. Known for his charm, talent, and strong sense of humor, Clooney has often kept his personal challenges private. But this recent incident has left those close to him deeply concerned, and it's a side of George Clooney that few have ever seen. As fans and loved ones alike rally around him, the Clooney family is opening up about the troubling situation, showing just how much their love and support means during this difficult time. Here's everything we know about what Amal's parents have shared about this frightening experience. I have a bit more freedom to speak openly compared to lawyers who work here regularly. The real question is, will judges stand up for individual rights, or will they let their courtrooms be used for political showmanship? Julia Roberts seems to attract scandal wherever she goes. Honestly, I'm not sure how this will play out for television, but if you're game, let's take that risk. Every move she makes seems to shift her world, from big premieres to dramatic movie scenes, and that undeniable chemistry that's as real as it is unscripted. Her connection with George Clooney has been front-page news and has withstood every wave of tabloid drama. With all of this coming to light, she's giving everyone a more complete picture of herself. I feel a responsibility to lead with openness, she says. But what's the real story behind her husband's longtime friendship with Julia, and how does she feel about all the Hollywood gossip linking him to another woman? Tune in as Clooney finally opens up about what everyone has been speculating regarding his friendship with Julia Roberts. The beginning. When Julia Roberts and George Clooney first met on the set of Ocean's 11 in 2000, nobody could have predicted that their friendship would outlast many Hollywood marriages. Their initial meeting wasn't just another typical Tinseltown introduction. It was the start of one of Hollywood's longest-standing, purely platonic friendships. Clooney recalls that from day one, they simply clicked, crediting their similar work ethics for the connection. Both were big names even back then. Roberts had just won her Oscar for Erin Brockovich, and Clooney was moving from his ER stardom to build his film career. What made their friendship unique was their ability to separate work from real life. Unlike many Hollywood friendships that only thrive on movie sets or red carpets, Roberts and Clooney built a genuine bond. When Roberts was pregnant with twins in 2004, Clooney set aside his usual pranks and showed a caring, more sensitive side. He would check in to see if she was okay when she looked tired, and always made sure she was staying hydrated on set. Over the years, they worked together again in Ocean's 12 in 2004 and Money Monster in 2016, but it was the moments they shared away from the cameras that solidified their friendship. Clooney joked, she'd come out making this funny bird noise, and then we'd head out for coffee. When Roberts was pregnant with her first child, she found solace at Clooney's stunning villa on Lake Como in Italy. Later, she returned with her kids, bringing the joyful energy of family life into the historic home. Unlike many Hollywood friendships that unravel over competition or rumors, theirs only grew stronger, grounded in shared values. Both enjoyed successful careers, but never let work dominate their lives. They were there for each other during life's major moments: Robert's marriage to Danny Moder, Clooney's years as Hollywood's favorite bachelor, and eventually his journey into family life. One thing that stands out is how they handled the inevitable romance rumors. Instead of letting gossip get in the way, they took it in stride with humor. Clooney explained that one or the other was always in a relationship, and they became close friends from the start. It was all just fun, he said. Roberts summed it up perfectly. It's a relief they're not Hollywood friends, capturing the essence of their genuine and lasting friendship in an industry known for its superficiality. These early years laid the groundwork for a new chapter when someone special came along and surprised everyone. The Amal years. When George Clooney met Amal Clooney in 2013, Julia Roberts was one of the first people he called. After years of seeing Clooney navigate high-profile relationships, Roberts had a feeling this one was different. "It's wonderful," she told Ellen DeGeneres before even meeting Amal. "Have you met her?" "No, but she seems lovely." Roberts described Amal as beautiful and smart and added, "He's happy, and that's what matters to me." Clooney didn't leave it to chance when it came to introducing Amal to Roberts. He arranged a dinner to bring together these two significant women in his life. What could have been awkward, given the years of tabloid speculation about Clooney and Roberts, turned into the beginning of a unique friendship. Their bond was easy and natural. Instead of being wary of her husband's close friendship with Roberts, Amal embraced her warmly. The Oxford-educated lawyer, known for representing Julian Assange and advising Kofi Annan, found a kindred spirit in Roberts, who valued authenticity over Hollywood glitz. Their connection grew stronger when the Clooneys welcomed twins, Ella and Alexander, in 2017. Roberts, a mother of three herself, became affectionately known as Auntie Juju to the twins, symbolizing the close, family-like bond they had built. During the filming of Ticket to Paradise in 2022, the Clooney twins would visit the set, eagerly running to hug their Auntie Juju between takes. Their friendship faced a light-hearted test when it came to the romantic scenes between Roberts and Clooney in Ticket to Paradise. Amal, unbothered by the famous 80-take kiss scene, watched with a sense of humor, fully confident in her relationship and supportive of their work. Off-screen, the Clooneys, Roberts and her husband Danny Moder, with their kids and Amal's friends from around the world, formed a close-knit community. They celebrated holidays, supported one another's causes, and established traditions that went beyond the typical Hollywood gatherings. In December 2022, Roberts made waves by wearing a dress covered in photos of George Clooney at the Kennedy Center Honors. This light-hearted and heartfelt gesture was a testament to how far their friendship had come. Amal, in the audience, was seen laughing and applauding, showing the depth of their behind-the-scenes connection in Hollywood's most talked-about friendship. And then there was the kiss scene that took 80 takes. People wondered, was it really just acting, or was there something more that made it so tricky? On-screen magic. From Ocean's 11 to Ticket to Paradise, Julia Roberts and George Clooney have charmed audiences with their on-screen chemistry for over 2 decades. Their latest project especially showcased this spark, particularly in the now-famous kiss scene that took an incredible 80 takes to get right. But here's the truth. 79 of those takes ended in laughter. "It was like kissing my best friend," Roberts said with her trademark laugh. Clooney, ever the comedian, teased her by mentioning his sexiest man alive titles, but even that wasn't enough to stop them from cracking up. Together, they've worked on 6 major films, each bringing out a different side of their chemistry. In Ocean's 11, 2001, they played exes with unresolved feelings. In Money Monster, 2016, they were a TV producer and host handling a crisis. Each role came with new challenges, yet their natural connection made even the intense scenes feel genuine. What makes Roberts and Clooney's on-screen partnership truly special is how they managed to stay genuine and authentic, both in front of and away from the camera. While filming Ticket to Paradise in Australia, COVID restrictions kept them away from their families. During that time, Clooney and his family became a support system for Roberts, helping her get through the long days and nights. Later, she admitted that their friendship had kept her from feeling completely isolated and overwhelmed. Their dynamic on set has become the stuff of legend in Hollywood. directors often schedule extra time for their scenes together, knowing that their infectious laughter might delay filming, but will ultimately lead to on-screen magic. This was especially true on Money Monster, where director Jodie Foster reportedly filmed their toughest dialogue scenes early in the day, before their playful banter could get the best of them. Their professional chemistry comes from a similar approach to their work. Both take their roles seriously, but keep a sense of humor about themselves. Together, they've achieved a combined box office success of over $5 billion worldwide, a testament to the way audiences connect with their natural rapport. Unlike many Hollywood pairs who tire of collaborating, Roberts and Clooney actually seek out new projects to work on together. Roberts joked recently that George couldn't live without her on screen, and there's a hint of truth in her humor. Their collaborations have become even more frequent over time, not less. Their latest film, Ticket to Paradise, reflects how they've grown as co-stars. Playing divorced parents attempting to stop their daughter's wedding, they drew on years of friendship to bring authenticity to their roles, resulting in performances that felt both fresh and familiar. Before the fame. Long before 80 Take Kisses with Clooney and billion-dollar box office hits, Julia Roberts was simply a girl from Georgia with big dreams and an unforgettable smile. But how did a role as a small-town waitress change everything? Early career and rise to fame. In 1988, a then unknown Julia Roberts starred as Daisy Arujo, a spunky waitress in the small-town drama Mystic Pizza. Though the film was made on a modest $6 million budget and wasn't an immediate success, it revealed something special, a fresh talent with a radiant smile that would soon captivate audiences worldwide. Roberts almost didn't get the part. She initially auditioned for Daisy's sister, Kat, but director Donald Petrie recognized a lively spirit in her that was perfect for Daisy. This decision proved pivotal in launching her career. The following year, Roberts appeared in Steel Magnolias, working alongside screen legends like Sally Field, Dolly Parton, and Shirley MacLaine. She played Shelby, a young bride with diabetes determined to have a child despite the risks, a performance that earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Off-screen, she formed a close friendship with Sally Field, who became a mentor during those early days. Then came 1990 and Pretty Woman, the film that transformed Roberts from a rising talent to a global superstar. Originally titled 3000, the amount her character was paid for a week's companionship, the script was initially darker than the romantic comedy we know today. Roberts advocated for a more empowering take on her character, Vivian Ward, bringing small but meaningful changes that gave the film its now iconic tone. The chemistry between Roberts and Richard Gere didn't happen instantly. They had to do several screen tests before the directors were convinced it was worth the gamble. The movie went on to gross over $463 million worldwide, setting records for romantic comedies and earning Roberts her first Oscar nomination for Best Actress. During these crucial years, Roberts made key career choices that set her apart. She turned down leading roles in Sleepless in Seattle and While You Were Sleeping to avoid being typecast. Even after Pretty Woman's huge success, she carefully chose roles that focused on character depth rather than commercial gain. Behind the scenes, Roberts was navigating her newfound fame. During interviews, she developed her now famous laugh-smile combination, a genuine expression that also helped her handle nerves. This easygoing, down-to-earth charm won over both audiences and fellow actors. By the end of 1990, Roberts had achieved remarkable success: 3 hit films, 2 Oscar nominations, and the title of Hollywood's highest-paid actress, all before she turned 23. More importantly, she proved she was more than just a pretty face. She was a serious actress with true talent to support her rise. Julia Roberts had reached the height of her early fame, and America's Sweetheart had earned her place in Hollywood history. But on the set of Hook with Steven Spielberg, she was unexpectedly labeled Tinkerhell. Was it the stress of stardom, heartbreak, or something deeper that led Hollywood's Golden Girl to clash with one of its most influential directors? The Hook drama and Spielberg rift. In early 1991, Julia Roberts arrived on the set of Hook to play Tinkerbell, anticipating a great collaboration with Steven Spielberg. Instead, it turned into one of Hollywood's most infamous conflicts, fueled by personal struggles and workplace challenges. Even before filming began, tensions were mounting. At just 23, Roberts was navigating her new fame and planning her wedding to Kiefer Sutherland, scheduled for June 14th. The Hook shooting schedule was arranged to fit her wedding date. But behind the scenes, her personal life was unraveling. Rumors surfaced that Sutherland was involved with another woman, leaving Roberts in emotional turmoil. The demanding nature of her role added pressure. Playing Tinkerbell required hours in front of a green screen, without the usual interaction with other actors, and she had to depend heavily on Spielberg's guidance. This made her feel even more isolated, especially amid her own personal difficulties. The production of *Hook* faced numerous challenges, from delays caused by Dustin Hoffman's intense method acting to budget overruns that doubled expenses. Filming stretched from 76 days to 116, with Roberts often in the spotlight for on-set frustrations, earning the nickname Tinkerhell amidst her highly publicized breakup with Kiefer Sutherland. Just days before her planned wedding, Roberts left for Ireland with Sutherland's friend Jason Patrick, grabbing headlines. In a *60 Minutes* interview, Spielberg later described working with Roberts during this time as unfortunate, praising her talent but saying he wouldn't work with her again. Roberts revealed to *Vanity Fair* that his comments left her feeling hurt and betrayed. Despite the challenges, *Hook* grossed $300 million worldwide, and the experience taught Roberts to better protect her personal life. In the 1990s, Roberts' romantic life was under intense media scrutiny. She was famously engaged to Kiefer Sutherland before ending the engagement, and then had a whirlwind marriage with Lyle Lovett, which lasted 21 months. Following short relationships with actors like Matthew Perry, she entered a long relationship with Benjamin Bratt, with whom she attended the 2001 Oscars. During this time, Roberts learned the importance of guarding her private life. She became more selective about what she shared in interviews and who she brought to public events, realizing how intense the media's focus on her relationships could be. These experiences taught her the value of privacy and the importance of handling her love life with discretion. As a result, Roberts grew more mature and thoughtful about her choices in relationships. She refrained from speaking ill of her exes, maintained friendships with some of them, and managed to navigate Hollywood's dating scene with grace. This period also influenced her career choices. She began seeking out roles that portrayed stronger, more complex women, moving away from the romantic comedies that had initially made her famous. These experiences added depth to her performances, especially in films like My Best Friend's Wedding, 1997, where she played a woman struggling with unrequited love. While these romantic ups and downs were sometimes tough, they ultimately helped Roberts grow into the person she would become. Her journey of personal evolution would set the stage for when she eventually found lasting love. But before that happened, one more high-profile romance would shake up Hollywood. The Vera T-shirt incident. In 2001, while working on The Mexican, Julia Roberts met cinematographer Danny Moder. At the time, she was dating Benjamin Bratt, and Moder was married to makeup artist Vera Steinberg. Despite the complicated situation, Roberts and Moder felt an undeniable connection that would eventually change their lives. The story might have stayed out of the public eye if not for one bold move by Roberts. One day in West Hollywood, paparazzi caught her wearing a white handmade T-shirt that read, "Aloe Vera," across the front. The photo quickly went viral, spreading across tabloids and entertainment shows even before the age of social media. Known for carefully curating her public image, Roberts' T-shirt was a stark departure from her usual composed demeanor. After waiting for nearly 2 years for Moder's divorce to be finalized, it seemed like her patience had run out. Reports suggested that Vera Steinberg, a well-respected makeup artist, had been hesitant to grant the divorce, even though Moder had moved out 6 months after meeting Roberts. The decision to wear the shirt wasn't a spur-of-the-moment choice. Roberts had intentionally picked a busy spot in West Hollywood, where paparazzi were sure to be, and paired the shirt with casual jeans and a black coat, making sure the message was the focal point. Reactions were mixed. Some saw it as a petty gesture from America's sweetheart, while others understood it as a woman in love, facing a situation beyond her control. Moder's family, particularly his sister Jill, publicly criticized Roberts, calling her possessive and rude. When Oprah Winfrey later asked Roberts about the shirt, she defended her actions, explaining that the message behind it was personal, but she stood by her decision. The incident showed a different side of Roberts, a woman willing to stand up for her love, even if it meant going against her carefully crafted public persona. Whether it was the T-shirt incident or simply the passage of time, Steinberg eventually agreed to the divorce in June 2002. Do you think Roberts found her forever, or was this just the closest she could get to what she truly wanted? And should Amal be concerned about the bond between Roberts and Clooney? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more, and check out the next video. You're going to love it.